have you pinned, Sakhareth. End this madness before more of your soldiers die. We would rather die than return to subjugation.
Hey.
The secrets within this crucible are ours to claim. With their power, we will never serve again! Our lines are breaking, Sakhareth. We cannot hold them. Permission to suggest an alternate tactic? During my time serving Neltharion, I assisted him in creating many powerful elements. One of these instruments could be of great service to you, though it may not distinguish between friend and foe. What is this power? In the quest to perfect Neltharion's armor, we went through many iterations. This is one of our more successful attempts. While imperfect, it will be more than enough to destroy these interlopers. Do it! But our troops are still out there! Their names will ever be remembered.
Your entrails are done. You have been left defenseless.
Maybe. You've tried for 2 years now and never succeeded.
I don't have a target.
Probably some people should get a weak aura for that trinket, by the way. I'd get it when I get the trinket, but just I 100% assume that's just weak auras telling you what everyone has.
Yeah, I'll just get what's best for me for the moment then.
If I can get one.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Who's excited to clear Mythic and Heroic? I mean, normal and Heroic.
Sorry, I can't hear right now. I need to turn music down. You're a bit low for me. I need to turn you up. I think. Try speaking real quick.
Hello.
Hello? I need to turn you up a little bit.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Ah, you can hear me now. I'm
Yeah.
stupid, and I was talking into a turned off microphone.
Yeah, you are pretty stupid.
I know.
Um,
It's unfortunate.
True. What did you say, Rob?
Who's ready to do normal and Heroic?
Oh.
At the moment.
I'm looking forward to your taking your lead, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in charge of armor tonight.
So, right, we got to swap on stacks of things. And move the boss.
Oh,
Well, you
wicked.
get to boop. You get to boop each other.
Yeah.
That's not going to work out well. I'm a goblin, he's a fucking tauren.
Yeah, I found that Rob just fucking walked over me half the time when we were tanking. It was just all the accidental boops.
Gentle boobs?
Accidental boops.
Nice.
The best of boops.
Yeah, those are the best, usually.
They were never accidents.
Are your boobs never accidents?
Never ever.
Someone send me a Spotify playlist. Something I can get jiggy to.
Evening.
Hello.
Hi, Elliot. How come you are here so soon?
Because I was lazy as shit this morning and I drove to the train station and paid £9 to park at the train station rather than walking there. So I drove home.
Evening.
Evening. By the way, it's quite expensive parking.
Yeah, to London.
Did you get anything nice in your vault, Elliot?
I got a tier helm, Robert.
Nice.
447 tier helm.
Very nice.
Was nice. Although I haven't switched into 2-set yet with my my token that I got for getting 2000 Rio, because I thought I'd wait and see how the normal run goes to see if what I get, if that makes sense. So I can feel because I'd feel pissed off if I got a chest and then dropped a chest, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because at the minute I still have 0 tier, as in like 0 bonus. And Rurak, that is not very nice of you to say that. You can use your microphone to insult me as well. Come on, man.
I hate your vault. No, the more precise is I envy your vault. I envy it so much.
That's fair enough. I can't blame you.
I got normal tier and it's the legs, and the legs are the only ones that you do not equip because they have the worst possible stats.
Well, yeah. So my legs that I've got already 437 have got my BIS stats on them, so I don't really want to replace them if I can avoid it. The only tier that is haste mastery with mastery leaning. Oh, sorry, the only one that doesn't have any haste or mastery leaning, if that makes sense. So ideally, I'm going to get a nice shoulders, chest, and gloves today.
Yeah, I had the whole strategy related to getting any tier piece except from legs, like any. Then I know what 2 pieces I'll get, then it means I can upgrade other stuff, then it means I can craft stuff, and I would have been like 6 item levels higher tonight, but no. I had to get legs.
Let's make everybody gnomes. Everybody transform into a gnome.
Well, I actually think we're all here. Can't believe Elliot is here on time today. So we are kind of that. John, can you call us up?
I can.
Ah, shit, I didn't buy flask.
Well, that's
Easy
what the
sub.
golden's for. You don't have.
No, that's
flasks.
pots, right?
That's pots. That's the word.
Are there any flasks in the guild bank?
I can give you versatility flask if it works for you.
Yeah, that's perfect, if possible.
Sick.
Or I can take the endless rage ones in guild bank. I don't really want to take them from the guild bank though, if possible.
And
Test your
therefore,
base.
Indeed.
I like how you say indeed, John. You contributed nothing.
Because I take them. Yeah, no, but I take
Oh,
them. So
sure.
you know that
Oh,
part
sure.
of it. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Cool. Plan tonight. We are going to have our final little venture into normal here, with how we are blasting. From next week, we're not even going to skip. We're going to go fully into heroic, but it will still be the best investment for us this week to just get as much tier as we can on people. So we're gonna full clear normal, go into heroic, get as far as we can on heroic. Even if we don't get too much progress, it'll still be the best for our future progress. And then next week, it is literally just full blast heroic from there on out. But let's make sure we blast. Let's make sure we just get through this as clean and good as we can, just so we get some progress time on Siskaran and Magmarex. We have some interesting strats lined up for both those bosses if we can get to them tonight. It's gonna be fun.
Are you still planning to skip normal next week and do the last, or just go full heroic?
Like I just said, no, not even skipping.
Co-leader
I think I
not
literally
listening
just
to
said. I
the.
think I literally.
That
I
is
missed that part of it.
disgraceful.
I
Doing
missed
that.
the end. I was
Look,
listening to the end
holy
part.
Simon, if you want to demote John, and I listen to you much more thoroughly than him. So
That is
Oh, but you
not
complain a lot more though, Elliot. It's, you know,
Yeah,
it's a
that is-
balancing
I would
act.
not
like-
live. I would not live. But the point is, Sale, that we will be on Heroic Sakareth very soon. So we are not going to skip next week either. We're just going to absolutely blast. Cool, let's go. Left and pull. Giga pump.
That's right, 2 legendaries will drop today. It's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Defensive. Pushback. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch What's your step? Defensive. What's your step? Push back. Taunt boss. What's your step? What's your step? Push back. Defensive. What's your step? Taunt boss.
Quiet from today.
Pew 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 pew.
I prefer the quiet from.
Defensive.
Okay.
Pew 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 pew.
Shit, we go left.
Finally, its grip weakens. The soccer
Let's make sure we have everyone here. Pull everything and lust.
Tear at our minds.
The betrayer holds no such power, my son.
Someone's been slacking, John.
Forces are awakening. They sense your
What have I been slacking?
presence.
What? I mean, that's
You're
probably
getting the
true.
sparks, right? So that means you've been slacking on doing your weeklies.
I cannot stop intruders
What
from
weeklies?
attempting
Oh,
to
the
enter
weekly.
my secrets.
It's like
Get the spark.
normal
Now
weekly.
that my
that you just
heirs have arrived, we
get,
can ensure no
right? How to
outsider
do crafting stuff.
claims what is rightfully yours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been slacking.
I assume
What
you
do I
have
get that from?
heard
What
the
weekly thing?
stories of this place.
Reputation one.
Oh, the rep ones. Oh yeah, I stopped doing those ages ago. They're relevant again now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Halls are your birthright, and the outsiders must not be allowed to take them from you.
Secure our perimeter. Rathian, I will take a
I
contingent
can't
down these
move.
halls and root out Sarkis. You take the other path and see what you can find.
You need to move.
I mean, you can move. You just can't see the movement because you have no frames.
Both of you and lend what aid I can.
I'll take it we've had a load of Legos drop as well whilst I've been away, yeah?
Legos.
BOEs.
Hadara got
We
2 in the old
haven't
run.
in main raid, but in old runs we were getting like 4 this week for some reason.
Yeah, and Hadara got 2 of them. Scam.
Indeed.
Good hacks.
So she pays for a feast for the rest of the tier, is what we agreed.
Apparently it is not agreed.
Okay.
Didn't
You
have
get
to
away with
agree.
other stuff when you give me PI, I think. That's just... You're like on my favorite list.
I do love how like we were doing a dungeon with a guy the other day, and she was like, "Simon's just whispered me for PI."
It happens
Just
way
like in
too
a
much.
completely different dungeon.
It's right next to my health pot thing, is my Ask Kadar for PI macro. So whenever I fat finger, like in panic mode, have to health pot, I just ask the Necran for a cheeky PI.
They have become unruly. It will take a strong will to ensure obedience.
I was also a product of experimentation. One
let me reset. Melee, make sure you are on fire. Range single target be on shadow. Range that benefits from multi-target just be in the middle. We lost on pull. We just try to face them at the same time. I don't think anyone died. Did they? So.
I'm sorry, but I need like 45 seconds for one of my spells to come off cooldown before I can go, because I can't switch off of AoE.
Oh no, so you're not gonna have perfect damage for this second boss on normal reclear.
No, but I can't. I'm playing a purely AoE build.
Oh no. Guys, do you think we can kill the boss?
No, we may as well just quit here.
17 more seconds.
Raid. Let's just call the raid.
Please, 17 more seconds.
We just stop it here. I think there's no shot.
3. I'm starting respecking.
No, we're waiting 5 minutes now.
Yeah, we're waiting for it. Like we need
let's go.
everyone to be optimal before we go.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good to me. Well, I'm ready now. Thank you for your consideration and patience and time wasted. Everyone apart from Simon, I thank you.
4, 3,
From the bottom of your heart.
watch where. Watch where.
Bit more damage on fire here, range.
Help serve.
We're not. You probably want to turn the boss a little bit. He does the frontal right now. No. Knight. Run these out. Just a little bit. Don't have to giga run out. Just run them out a little bit. We get one more set before we soak.
Defensive.
Take this big soak. Everyone in. Close to the boss after this.
Help serve.
Everyone in. We run opposite side.
Defensive.
What's the frontal here?
Watch your feet. Help serve.
Decent, we get another soak. Soak now, soak now, soak now, soak now. And then we just run back to where we were.
Defensive. Taunt boss.
That frontal found 90% of the rate. That's quite nice.
The secrets that Shadow Flame holds.
There is no denying its strength, but it seems too dangerous to truly control.
You possess the will to master it.
I need that
myself.
staff for transmog.
Just imagine what you could accomplish.
Wait for people to be here. We just do this one room without lust, and we do next one with lust.
Okay.
I think we're ready. Go. Alright, we do this one with Lust. Is that left now?
No, I'm just not switching, so I'll just do no trash damage. So might as well just AFK on trash, and then Simon can't moan about it. GG, easy.
You do that anyways.
You're right. Spend as minimal time with you as possible.
Pull everything here again.
I had such high hopes for the Drakir, but all
Yeah, this is how I felt last year with Beast Mastery. Single target, you have no AoE, like no, 0, minus. So, back and forth like an idiot for staying AFK.
Ruak, I genuinely couldn't hear you over the RP. I'm sorry.
Oops, never mind.
I just heard my name, and then I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I was trying to remember the hotkey to mute it.
How exemplary. Congratulations. It was my honor to evaluate the development of Neltharion's Drakthir. Unfortunately, they were too volatile to control.
What do you mean, Hatch?
Where others see failure, I see opportunity. This early attempt at creating Drakthir yielded a subject too violent to control.
Beat it up? You've been gone too long. It's like this every raid.
Value in documenting the carnage.
Yeah.
You
It's my life
serve
now.
nicely as new test subjects.
Some things don't change.
All things don't change. We just then lost on the phase 3 here, final ad thingy. We just pump. There's not much more to say.
Five, 4, 3, 2. I will beat you into powder. Nothing back. Shockwave.
I've got to say, the way we've just stacked stacks is by pinching each other.
The next iteration was imbued with excessive arcane power.
That setup never got full grub.
Can Warlock see?
I like the last 2 weeks for me. Getting to boop Rob every week.
Can Warlock do what, sorry, Rob?
Can Warlock's not tank? Like, can they not
probably
summon a
could.
big tanky demon?
Probably could at this point.
AOE incoming.
What am I supposed to do with this stack? Do I just accept it? This debuff. Oh yeah, everyone's got it. Okay.
Right, we lost as soon as this one is down.
Arcane surges was useless, so I refined the infusion process. Die, lesser things. Rustic to nothing. Witness my strength.
He is fucking melting.
Zombie double? Yeah.
Deep breath, Sue.
Breath incoming.
Say goodbye.
Jesus.
Good job. We don't go back anymore, by the way. We keep going. We try this route this week. It's a new route. Just wait for everyone here.
Beyond my
Just
expectations.
make sure. Yeah, jump down.
You knew these
Make sure we
creatures
group
were
everything
waiting to be
up.
unleashed.
Of course, and you rose to the challenge, as I knew you would.
This all seems questionable. How malleable is this vision?
We just
of
go.
yours?
Group everything up. And keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ah, I get it. That's nothing once again.
Okay, good. Mistakes.
Simple here. Why is there a cat tanking the thing up there? Watch stay back and rest. Rest. Keep going. Keep going here. Drag these in. Do a big pull again here. Just don't over aggro these guys. Don't instant blast. Let's just group this up before we go. Just group them up in here.
If I forget to pick up my like flight stones and stuff, will it get mailed to me? If I don't pick it up from the bosses?
Flight stones or crests?
Yeah, both.
Yeah, flight stones are currency, so they automatically get. Actually, no idea. Yeah. No idea.
You think they will, Simon?
I think the crest will
Only
at least
if you
maybe
deal
not
a
flight
certain
stones.
percentage of mob damage on trash. It's like there's like a karma thing included.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So you have to help with trash for you to get loot.
Go on.
Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. No reason to just kill 2 mobs here.
They are even implementing this in Diablo 4. Like, if you kill something and legendary drops and you don't pick it up, it gets mailed to you to your stash.
That's probably quite nice. It means that you're not just getting screwed over by accidentally missing something.
When is Diablo again? Isn't it like 2 weeks?
Even less. I'm probably going for early access, so it's June the 2nd if you go for early access.
Okay.
Is everyone getting it? It's single player, isn't it? Diablo.
Mirror!
Is that a BOE?
Mirror!
It is.
Congratulations.
Always lucky.
And it's an upgraded one with secondary stats, like tertiary stats.
Pretty sure you can play it multiplayer yet, but it's not like an MMO.
It actually is this time. Like there's world bosses that's actually MMO, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is like MMO elements in it this time.
Yeah, small elements.
Group 1 and 2 go far. 3, 4, 5 stay.
Someone appears to have pulled and killed us all. Do we have a soul stone? Because I think it might be a jump off job.
Oh.
I'm alive
You
outside the raid.
I mean,
Yeah, I wanted to reset.
Oh. How did
do,
that
we
work
have,
out?
do we have soul stone?
I don't know. Could I?
Yeah, Heroic says we got it.
Jan will have to look, yeah? Yeah, just jump off.
Yeah, I do. So.
Jump off and die.
Big out.
If you're still alive, please jump off and die. Don't try to be greedy to save a repair. Thank you.
Sorry, I was alive outside the wall. I didn't realise this time.
Doesn't matter. We have soul stone. We can rest.
Think of it this way, guys. Don't be greedy to save a repair bill, because every single time you die, Simon is paying for it.
I literally am.
Die more. Jump off
Pieces up.
buildings.
East before you go, if you want the stuff. 1, 2 far, 3, 4, 5 stay.
Wait, which group are going? 1 and 2?
Did Mira not get rest? I assume not. Can someone who's over
fell
here
down.
just rest? I'm just right over here. Biba, can you go rest right here?
I've got it.
Clintz, I think you're supposed to be on the other side. Oh, you're going now. Okay.
Right, do you need a summon? If so, just let us know.
I mean, I'm running. We'll see. What's quicker?
As soon as Strider's here, I just do pull timer and we go. Cool, let's go team. Let's make sure it's in the middle in front of the door. Lost on pull.
5,
See how low we get
4,
it.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think we're supposed to nearly kill it quickly.
That's pretty good. I saw big guilds are one facing it, which is quite sick. Sure everything is grouped on top of the Mystic App.
Back to the middle.
No. We just do this. You just make sure you group the ads up when they come. The boss will jump to the other side in a second. When it's 25%, we're back in the middle. Which might be very soon. There we go, everyone middle. Just drag that on. Make sure the ads are under the boss, just interrupt them. We cleave them down with the boss. Everyone's just on the boss right now. By the way, we should alternate who soaks, not everyone do it at once. That's why we lost some people last time on Heroic, but it doesn't really matter on normal.
Spread. Help so.
Soak and door. Point the frontal at the door if you can, tanks, just to make it easier. And then we spread after it. And then we soak door. If you didn't soak before, make sure you soak now.
Help so.
Ooh, Shadow Flame Essence, nice.
Their ranks are broken.
Okay, let's just kill these 4 trash mobs here. And Rob, you just wanna talk about this with Mana, I think. This is the one where the tank can die.
Is not yet secure.
But maybe just pull them up while you whisper if you can.
In your path.
Name it, and I will see it removed.
What's Shadow Flame Essence for?
Embellishment, Shadow Flame patch.
It served as effective fuel for the crucible for millennia.
You were training this jargon.
I think it was 20 last time.
Such a pity. Now we must dispose.
Need to sell mine fast.
This all the dragons could muster.
Sit up if you need. Blast the spot. Just take circles to the side, make sure they don't clip. Doesn't really matter where we put them. Rob, Mama, just let me know when you guys are ready.
Should be alright. We just keep them in one little quarter each phase.
All good.
Yeah, you did go. Did you do Skolex together? Or did
Yeah.
Mama not tank then?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
did
remember.
Skulls together.
Ah, perfect. Should be good then. Last one pull. Okay. Evokers and Ninja pulling this boss. Name a more
Ah,
famous
not
combo.
me for once.
No.
Fake news.
To the side of the room. Everyone in. Spread out for small soaks.
And this is the combo coming up.
Defensive. Defensive. Taunt boss.
We did this on Pug Raid on Sunday, and Simon basically had to soak them all every time.
Small soaks. Make sure we're one in each.
Taunt boss.
Make the feet to the side of the room. Have a big soak, everyone in. Then we get final circle. Don't put the circle too far away, just so the boss doesn't jump far.
Defensive. Defensive. Taunt
And then it's big frontal into center of the room. Try to group up. I'll put a marker on me. Do we know where to be? Yeah, it's perfect. What's big frontal?
Shockwave. Watch your feet.
And then center. Be on the side of green marker here. To the side again, rinse and repeat. Everyone in. Let's spread out for small soaks.
Defensive. 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 Help, sir. Defensive.
To the side. Big soak.
Help, sir.
Big soak now. Final leap, not too far away. Kill the boss.
Defensive. Defensive. Taunt boss.
Well done. The conduit will remain dormant, though we need to restore it soon. Perhaps there are.
Oh, by the way, and just to talk about tier, a lot of people are getting ready to get their 4 sets here and finish their set pieces. That means that if you already have your 4 set, we of course do not need on tier pieces, even if it's slightly better for you to have a 4 piece on your head or on another piece instead of the one you have. We deal with that later. Right now we want these set pieces on a lot of people as we can. So if you already have your 4 pieces, even on Heroic, please pass all the tier loot. Make sure we spread the love. Keep going. You guys think there is like a sort of hidden thing that tracks how many people we have from different classes and then drops tier loot according to that? Oh nah.
I don't think so.
No.
Because we literally like the Warlock Demon Hunter DK tier piece. We didn't get any last week. We haven't gotten any this week yet either. And we're only 3 for that piece, and we were only like 2 last week. But I just wonder if that's why. Like it cease.
I don't know, it feels like we got loads of funk tier last week, but not had any this week yet. So like,
Okay.
might just be completely random. But it would be nice if it. Well, I guess it would be. It would probably be fair if they did it your way.
Yeah, indeed, it would make sense. I was just wondering because it's a bit weird. We've done so both on heroic and normal last week, and this week just nothing. Feels just a bit random.
It's just bugged. It's never gonna drop.
Yeah, the RNG gods can be really harsh sometimes.
Maybe just reset anyways, even if we didn't lost anything, just for our CDs. Thank you.
With your meager capabilities,
Cool. We lost on pool.
was the only outcome.
We're not gonna talk too much about this boss yet. This is nice for Mama to just practice this a little bit. This is the heroic fight we're on. Although we will change some things up for heroic. But we just play. Lost on pool. Big blast.
Let's pull on one, guys.
Yep.
Nah, the evokers need to be exactly like 1 yard out of full range. Look at him, look at him, look at him.
4,
Inch forward, inch forward.
2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Watch your step.
Adapt to new hazards.
Knocking back.
Your resilience
Knock back.
to extreme temperatures.
There's that coming soon.
Golems, your assistance is required.
Watch your step.
Adapt to new hazards.
Knocking back.
Your resilience to extreme
Knock back.
temperatures.
And then be ready to run far for statues. Going far now.
Watch your step.
Analysis should prove
Come up to the other room.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
adapt to new hazards.
Knock back soon.
Knocking back.
Your resilience to extreme temperatures. Golems, your assistance is required.
And that's make sure we blast these sets.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Knocking back.
Your resilience to extreme temperatures.
And be ready to go far. Wait for the statues to start though.
Watch your step.
And go far now.
Watch your step.
To new hazards.
Knocking back.
Your resilience
Very
to
good.
extreme
Knock back
temperatures.
and punch step.
Golems, your assistance is
that muling wretch dealt with. I can now assist you. Enough at least to clear this lava and open the way to Sarkareth.
Rathian, I am beginning to question the wisdom of all of this.
As am I. But we must stop Sarkareth. Be on your guard.
Nice roll, Elliot.
Indeed. How do I use the
Have to go outside the raid for the
thingy one?
token.
Okay.
The closest flight zone to the raid. Obsidian Rest has a merchant that you traded in.
Is it worth me going and switching now, or should I just wait until the break? Do it on the break.
Yeah.
Cool, new reset the bus. So for this one, we're gonna try a just a slightly different strat, which seems to be the meta on Heroic right now. And that is when we get the 3 soak puddles, we literally stack them and stack the entire raid on top of them, because apparently you just slurp them up instantly, and you don't really get the stacks. So maybe just reset. So I'm just gonna put a marker, and we're just gonna try. Like, we still need to spread out for the small soaks a little bit, and watch the frontal and watch the knockback, but other than that, just group up when we get the 3 soaks on green. By the way, if you are someone who struggles having something for knockback here, if you're like a Pella or a Priest or something, I'll put up a gate, or maybe ally yourself with an Evoker that can rescue you. Just something to keep in mind. But if you gate right as the knockback happens, you will not get knockback, you'll just be in the gate. Mama, just say when you're good to go.
Yeah, ready. Sorry, I was reloading screen.
All good, all good. Let's go. Last time pull. Drag the bus onto skull. Just try to stack up and slurp up the circles.
4, 3, 2.
It'll be slightly spread now, because we need to do the small soaks.
AOE incoming.
So we want in these, and then everyone on green, except the main tank. Literally everyone on green now. Everyone on green, everyone on green. Just step back a little bit. And I hope these just go away. And that's slurp. And frontal.
Breath incoming.
That was lucky.
And then small soaks. It's a nice strat. I guess this bot needed less mechanics to deal with, so it's a nice strat.
AOE incoming.
make sure we want any soak. And then everyone on green. Oh, actually, we might get frontal on top of us, yeah. Oh, that's good. So stay. And just insta-slip.
That's so.
And then big knockback. Ready with rescues, ready with whatever stuff you have. Use the gate if you need to. Soaks.
AOE incoming.
Everyone on green.
Breath incoming.
Soaks are coming.
AOE incoming.
Everyone on green.
Stack high.
And frontal.
Breath incoming.
What is it even pointing at with frontals? Not players,
Yeah, it's
right?
not even out of the group. It's weird.
Random direction.
Yeah. Small soaks.
AOE incoming.
All on green. Let's kill the one before my back, yeah. See, that's what I mean. It just doesn't exist.
Did we ever get any? Like, ever?
No. Haven't
Wow.
dropped yet.
What are you still using last season's tier?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Is it not better for you to go 2 and 2?
No. Oh, needs 4 set. So on first normal clear, but we were 3 warlocks. We were more there, I guess. And Jack, we were 4 or 5 of the token. I don't know. I might just be the fucking tinfoil hat. Make sure people are here before we group everything. Yeah, indeed, Mama. But we're just not dropping. So
All it means is you're going to get them in heroic, so it's fine.
I hope so. I just hope to get something, but it's fine. As long as we're getting 4 sets and not like as long as these are still useful, I'm happy. Rob literally just got a tier piece for transmog, so that's not a good sign. As I said that. Alright, put everything.
Must do full clear in an hour. I believe.
Saving all the drops for Heroic.
People who are wanting to switch to new 4 sets, please just wait until we are either at break or we've killed final boss, just so we're still on track here. Because if people go out every boss, and we have to wait, then we'll be waiting a while. So it's better to go all out together, just getting new tier sets. Just do it together as soon as Sakura is listed here on normal. Alright, Rob, you probably want to explain a little on this boss to Mana as well, I assume.
Yeah.
If it's easier on voice, we can just listen to you explain real good.
Yeah. So this guy will make a bunch of walls around the room. We're going to go clockwise around the room. The tank frontal will knock you back into the wall and destroy it and deal a bunch of damage to the raid. So we only want to hit one wall as much as we can. Yeah, and then we just go clockwise around the room. Second phase, there'll be ads that spawn that we have to kill, and the frontal will put you into a shadow realm kind of place, and you just got to walk through the wall that you want to destroy while you're down there. And then when you come back up, it'll destroy that wall. And the third phase... portals? I think?
Portals.
Portals.
Yeah, you just tank the boss close to the portals, and when you get the frontal that knocks you back, try to point it so we don't break any walls with it, basically.
Sounds simple.
Pretty simple, yeah. Rob explained it
Very,
perfectly, so
yeah.
there's no excuses if you make a mistake here, Mama, I'm afraid.
So on the people here. We lost P3.
I mean, you say that.
Yeah, I know. We have mages that don't want to lost a P3 on this one. I don't think we've ever had a P3 lost on this one. I'm looking at you, Nivi.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No. Does anyone still need someone? Or are we good? 1, 2, 3 in raid chat if you need someone. John, can you come a little bit closer to the side so I can source on you? There we go, thank you.
Ah, Tina Turner's just died.
Oh.
Really?
Yep. Except you sound like you're in another country.
That was the faintest whisper I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That it?
Sorry, what?
It sounded like you're in a different postcode to your microphone.
Oh, again. I even have you on 200%. I do not last on Paul. Nivi, don't do it.
5, 4.
It's a muscle memory.
2.
Yeah, I do it, Violet Boy.
Alright, purple knock lines. Make sure they are not walls that are breaking, but outside of the room. Then spread out circles. Breaking the wall we have to go to. And then be ready to go. Oh, pull the boss a bit further back if you can, Mama. Oh, no, wrong way.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. He does it. Yeah.
Good explaining, Rob.
Yeah, he does that. Be ready for that.
And then drag him in here. Nice. We're good.
Be ready for that.
Purple lines. Be ready for that. Purple lines against the wall. Spread out circles. Break us into the next room. Let's keep the boss here. And as close to the fire as we can. Because then he does that circle. Nice. And then everyone move on. And we drag him into this room because this is where we get a nat, so we just make sure we transition in here.
Make sure you're in where you get locked out.
Have you tried that before, Elliot?
Many times.
Watch your step.
Alright, transition.
Phase 2.
That is about to appear. We blast that.
Defensive.
Circles out.
AOE incoming.
And on to the next nat.
What's silencing me all the time?
The
stand
beams that are going out.
No. Basically, what you're telling me, bad play is silencing me all the time.
Yes. To be fair, tricks. I had to figure it out too.
My bad, I fucked up.
Oh, good.
Didn't go through all.
These purple lines up against the wall.
It's these, the purple lines that are doing it, by the way, Elliot. Those things. That's not an issue.
Ah, okay, it's not me standing in squad. Okay.
But if you're standing between the boss and the purple lines, it will do it as well. Alright. Nuke the final lab.
AOE incoming.
Remember, we have to drag the boss to the very side of the room after, and everyone has to be in. Yeah, be close to the boss now. Don't be too far away. You're about to be locked out if you are not close to the boss. Just keep dragging the boss close to the portals.
Which portals?
They're about to appear. Give it a sec. And lost now. There they are. Just make sure we're close. Everyone ready to be in here?
Defensive.
And everyone be in a portal now. Make sure we're in different ones. Get everyone covered. Then we just want to drag the boss further into the room here as we get new portals at the wall in a sec. There we go.
Taunt boss.
Big pump. Ooh, the sword.
The sword. Big sword. Have we ever got the trinket? The caster trinket?
No, no, but I think it is very rare loot, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
classified? Yeah, it is classified as that.
I think we have gotten the cloaks either from the rest of us.
Nope. Alright, just make sure you come down here. Make sure everyone is here before we pull, and we just pull everything and we lust. Alright, we've pulled.
We pulled.
Can get a tank down here. That
Come in.
nice. Just lust now. Up to the next two. And let's try and get a bit cleaner kill on the boss this week here, with not a lot of people dying in phase 3 if we can. Just start working on this for Heroic. Important is just taking down the bombs. Make sure you are line of sighting. I think if you're not sure how to line of sight, please say something, because I think a lot of people died because they were standing in the wrong things in the line of sight. But basically the large rock formations do like a bright line down the middle of the room, and you stand in that when it happens. Take the bombs down, don't be in front of the boss. Tanks are the only one in front of the boss.
When
there is to it.
Yeah, when we clear our stacks, we'll get a bomb ourselves. So when the debuff runs out, we become a bomb
And Nivi
ourselves.
reset, please.
I forget what the mechanics are.
You go downstairs when you get 10 stuff.
You just need to say the tank stuff. But is that what you're forgetting?
Yep.
You just get a thing that explodes on the right, so you just taunt every time one person gets it.
Cool, and the other person runs out. Makes sense.
Yeah, indeed. Well, it doesn't really. It does not too much fall damage. One of them you get a circle around you, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. And in the end, it's unavoidable. Like you just. The more damage you take while the dot is on you, the more damage you deal to the raid when it explodes. So you use like personal or something. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not too big of a deal on normal. It's something we worked on Heroic now.
Oh, and when you're downstairs, pick up as many, well, up to 10 little ghosty things.
As many as you can.
Pick up as many as you can.
Stay down there for the entire fight. Get 1,000,000 stacks. Nah, but you see that. That's no problem. You just pick up your things. That's for first time down there. You just
when you get 10, that's the most you can get.
beat it up. And Akran, are you okay?
Simon, when did you say we lost?
Phase 3.
Okay.
I do actual ready check, yeah.
On full, you say?
No, I'm pretty sure I said phase 3. I think that's what I said.
And I
Maybe.
on
think
3,
I
on
understood on pull.
Maybe.
On 3, on 3.
Simon.
Maybe.
Simon.
Don't do it. Alright, Gigablast. Don't be in the middle of the room here. If you range speed to the sides, bait the first firebomb's good. Just give them more space. Let's blast.
1. Bowman coming. AOE incoming.
Make sure you clear your debuff once here, either from a frontal or from a breath. Don't everyone clear on the first one. I think last week we had everyone but one clear on the first one. Try to spread it out a little bit.
Okay, it's crashed again. What the fuck is this?
Defensive.
First lines and breath now. Some people clear debuff, but not everyone here. Just stand still if you have the arrows here. Yep. You want to clear that as well, Mama, at some point. You just need to stand in bad ones.
Taunt boss.
Sounds good.
Next line's coming now. If you still have a debuff, you can stand in this now. Just be in between the player and the line. And the next bomb's incoming, be ready to move.
Bowman
And frontal. Avoid this frontal,
Breath incoming.
unless you still have a debuff.
Taunt boss.
We're about to get the final lines here, so everyone check if you still have a debuff, and if you do, make sure you stand in this. There we go. Stand still with the lines, be in if you still have a debuff. And then we'll transition to phase 2. Here in the transition, Mama, everyone will go downstairs, so you'll get to see what that means when you're downstairs. Just group up now. Be in the healing. Right, and everyone is in downstairs now.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on
Go. So you want to pick up your soul, that is the 3 small circles, and then pick up the small balls for each stack.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
And first breath. Last these stats.
Watch your step. Bowman coming.
First bomb coming now. If you're next to a bomb, please just pick it up and take it downstairs. Job team, thank you.
Run out. Taunt boss.
Next breath incoming, be ready to blast the ants.
Breath incoming.
Go, watch the frontal. And blast the
Watch your
ants.
step. Defensive.
Make sure we interrupt and stop the ants as well. Keep blasting at city. Yeah. Next bombs incoming. Oh, are we skipping or are we still getting that? Yeah, but we might. Oh, we skipped them. Alright, so be ready. Oh, I didn't put up markers. Fuck. Go towards Moon here in a sec. When we get the big circle, tanks pull the boss to the middle of the room or as far away from Moon as you can. And everyone else goes Moon. Everyone else Moon now. And tank come over here as well as soon as he does this big circle. We're all towards Moon now. Don't be on Moon, but be on this side. And we're blasting ads. You're ready to go to the middle of the room. And we're all in the middle now. And we're lusting. Alright, so we get the first soak here, and just soak it in the middle of the room. We don't need to clear anything here, just soak it in the middle of the room. Everyone in. Just stay in, stay in. And then we get bombs. Watch these bombs. Make sure we grab him and take him downstairs. Get one. If you get a bomb, make sure you stand in the swirlies and get some downstairs. And that's the tank frontal. We're behind the boss team. Frontal, so be in the lines. Be in the lines of the center of the room to line aside this.
Taunt boss.
John, just take Soulstone if you have.
Yep.
Keep playing. Hardest part is over. We just keep playing now.
Watch your step.
So just touch this, go to the side of the room. Make sure we blast ads, interrupt them and everything we have. Make sure we're back in the center of the room. Remember to check your stacks, team. If you have more than 5 stacks, go stand in a swirly, get set downstairs. Bombs are up now. Find them, grab them, take them downstairs. Make sure we're behind the boss as well. If we can stand still with it as well, it makes it a lot easier.
Run out.
Yeah, we have like 4 or 5 people with debuff here. We're about to take a lot of damage. This, I think we might be dead. Just wipe it up, just wipe it up. I'm going to try to put up a marker here for us to tank the boss. It's very important that everyone is constantly aware that we're behind the boss. We had a lot of people die to line of sight. Try to look now. Behind the rocks that are white lines going towards the center of the room, you want to stand in those to avoid the damage. You still take some damage and Oblivion stacks. If you do, just make sure you go downstairs right after and clear your stacks. Just die if you're still alive. Don't release, we go again.
No, that.
Oh, we won't have Soulstone. Release, and we go. Wait.
Oh.
Probably
maybe click the thing.
Restore, maybe.
Oh yeah, click the thing. Yeah.
Gnome problems.
Yeah, that was about to say. Okay, gnome debuff.
I think we fucked up, Rock.
You of course always talk to the bottom one and stuff like that. You get sent the further. Oh my god.
You fall off.
No.
Gnome problems. You get caught on the tiny little lip there and tripped off the edge. Got mass res anyone who's here? You'll be able to get Simon. He's just in the middle of the room.
Sorry, I lagged. I'm back. Maybe you.
That actually made my day.
Oh, was it you, Nivy? I thought you just fell off.
No, he teleported me back up. He waited for me to be mid-air, so I didn't have momentum. It's a pretty good one. 1, 2, 3 if you need a summon.
It's just no fun without Giga here to spam summon.
Okay, team. So, in this phase 3, let me just put up some markers here. First of all, whenever we bait the stones, we want summon X. We just spread out summon X, summon Moon, and summon Green. We try to constantly tank the boss in the middle in phase 3, and tanks, if you could just always be on purple.
Yeah.
If that's sort of our aim, because then everyone can just assume that if you're DPS and you get hit, it's because we fuck up. So just try to always swap it and position it like that, and just DPS always be behind the boss. Ranged, melee, everyone. Constant mental note in phase 3 to be behind the boss.
I think we missed going down 40% in the
We
Shadow
don't need
Realm.
to. No, but that's what we don't need to.
Oh, okay.
The most important part is just that we bait the crystals correct. You can go down if you want.
We were
just a
getting the
reminder
haste
there.
stacks.
Yeah, indeed. That is the point. If you do want to go down, but it's not a mandatory at all. Alright, range to the side. We're about to pull. Bait the firebombs good. Let's go team. Defending. Left in P3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bomb incoming. AOE incoming.
First line's coming.
Defensive.
Don't everyone clear, but a handful clear here.
Breath incoming.
Breath as well.
Taunt boss.
Next lines incoming. Handful more clear. Oh, for that. Next bombs ready to move.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Breath. We can just move the boss completely if we have to the center of the room here. Make it easier.
Watch your feet.
Or go stand in the rubs. Those are bombs. Rubs. Those are bombs. You know those massive pulsing fire things.
They're shiny.
Alright, lines. Stand if you still have a buff. Just standing in these now. Still the final ones. If you have a debuff, you're clearing.
AOE incoming.
And then defense station. Group up to help the healers.
Bomb on you.
Just chill here. Just chill here. Chill here and help the healers.
Stack
Not dealing any
high.
damage anyways.
Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Around the ads, just the Arclins.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming. Defensive.
First bumps are coming now. Taking downstairs. Good job, team. And everyone else, remember to check your Oblivion stacks throughout as well. Take as little damage from it as you can. Get some downstairs if you have too many stacks.
Taunt boss.
Frontal in 8 seconds, be ready to move out of the way and blast the ads.
Breath incoming.
Here we go. And blast the ads.
Watch your step.
Good positioning already. Just make sure we finish up the ads. And be ready to go on the markers here. The things will disappear. You can get set downstairs if you want. You should be ready to bait. Tanks pull the boss far away.
Watch your step.
And then everyone on the markers now. If we can, it needs to be further away there. Kill the ads, blast last here, and absolutely pump.
Interrupt 1. Taunt boss.
First soak, we're just soaking this in the middle. Soak this in the middle, everyone in. The bombs are coming now. Find out where they are. Remember to check your Oblivion stacks. If you have too many stacks, get sent downstairs here.
How many? What, you say too many?
If you ever have 5 stacks, get sent downstairs. I don't know if we have the bombs down. I can't see them. And then we line aside. Find the lines. Be safe in the lines here. You can be downstairs as well if it's scary. I keep blasting. Tank frontal now. Be behind the boss. Be on the mark, please. If we can, when we're tanking. Rub the markers to the purple one. Thank you. Everyone is behind the boss.
Watch your step. Be on out.
Touch to the sides here. Next soak we get. We try to get rid of as many fire crystals as we can. Or rocks. So we soak near the rocks. Keep blasting the boss. Bombs in 10 seconds. And then tank frontal in 10. Remember to check your Oblivion stacks. Ever have 5 or more, get hit by Swirly, get sent downstairs. Come up with a big damage buff. Bombs. Make sure we just take him downstairs. Good job, team. Really nice. Next is line of sight in 15 seconds. Just make sure we're in the things. But nothing is happening now. Look, as soon as we're over the hectic beginning, nothing is happening. And that's just this fight in a nutshell. Just line of sight now. Use personals, whatever we have. Be in the lines. Kill the boss. Good job.
Thanks.
Good luck on the legendaries. RIP.
Ooh, trinket.
Solid loot. A dagger and a trinket. Cool. So people that need faucet, go now. Roll onto the loot, and then we go out, reset, and we go heroic. Difficulty is heroic. So you can go out.
You can talk to the guy and get teleported to the entrance. Don't have to heartstone.
So where do I go in Valdraken, Leonard, to get to do the thing?
It's not in Valdraken, it's over here. If you look on the map at the raid, there's a flight point below the raid.
Okay, so I need to just fly down into Loam.
Yeah, where John is on the map right now.
Yeah, where I am. I'm just trying to find them.
Simon, sorry, I'm distracted tonight. What did you say about the curious, like the Omni tokens?
What? What I said about them?
Did he drop any?
I don't think I got one. I don't know who else got one. Moira got the other one.
Their personal. Okay.
Omni tokens are personal loot, so if someone don't need them, you just whisper. But it's you get 1 per 10 players, and they're personal loot.
Yeah.
And just clear trash. I am also getting set bonus, so I'm currently not seeing where we're at. But just make sure we clear trash up to the first boss.
Are you at the place now, John? Am I
Yeah,
able to see you,
I'm right near the NPC if you come to me.
Cool.
There's like two. One's upgraded 9/9, the other one's hero. So I guess you pick the other one.
What's the
Yeah, one
it's
is
the hero
PvP.
one we get, right?
Just look at them. One is PvP, one is PvE. When you're at the vendor.
Oh yeah, so it is. It's not at the bottom.
By the way, who won the Sarkar trinket?
Forward slash loot, and you should be able to see.
Nah, I can't because in my
someone
heroic,
hasn't rolled. Yeah, but there's like 8 people that haven't rolled yet. I think people just went out to get their stuff. So it'll time out. Rob is leading the roll right now.
Alright.
So unless more people roll, I'm assuming Rob will win it.
It should have timed out by now.
You have pretty long to roll for the item. There is an Omni token to roll for, by the way.
What?
There is an Omni token to roll for. So only roll for this if you don't already have Forset. I'm trying it now. Only roll now. Only roll now. Nothing else in chat. Just rolls if you want an Omni token. So everyone just want a tier piece.
There is honor in service.
Sarkareth.
I am sorry for the friend you lost.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give to Mangle.
I already have 4 sets, so if somebody
okay. Yeah, give to a nil instead. Indeed, only roll if you don't have Forset for Omni tokens and stuff. We want as many set pieces out. So Omni token goes to nil, please.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Leno. Alright, let's get everyone summoned now. Let's get back to going here. Let's keep blasting. Let's kill a couple more bosses before break. Good pumping so far. That was a really nice boss kill here. Very clean on the final boss. I hope most people who were confused about how that fight works kind of got an overview of it here in the end. It's very simple once the early chaotic phase is over. Heroic here is still the exact same as it was before. It's for people who don't have set bonuses yet. We want set bonuses right now for the raid. So if you need it for an eye level upgrade, you greet. If you need it for set bonus, you need. Otherwise, you pass. We want set bonuses right now. And once tier tokens are completely expended, then we take it from there. Feast is up. 1, 2, 3 in raid chat if you need a summon. Please sub-summon people. We have a lot of people just standing AFK. Let's summon everyone so we can get going. Instead of playing with toys, please. I'm still setting up some groups here.
Is there an enchanter in raid that can just do enchants on cloak?
I can.
Perfect. I will come back then. I won't go to Azrakan.
Nah, we go now. You can do enchants and stuff in the break. Let's kill a few bosses, or at least one, and clear trash before this.
I am only on silver for 2 of them though.
Don't worry, I'll buy it in break.
Okay, so for this one team, last time we were very YOLO. I want us to practice this boss because we are not far from having to deal with this boss on Mythic. The Mythic mechanic will be when we get the lines, we have to drag them into the circles, but if the lines, they leave a path behind them when you drag them, and if these lines overlap, the raid takes a fuck ton of damage, basically wipes us. So what we need to practice when we're in here now is getting an overview of where the circles are and who has the beams. Generally, I just want us to try and put the circles over here. I'm just going to put something. They don't have to be on the markers. Circles over here. Boss's tank there with melee behind them. And ranger generally towards nipple. Don't be too far away otherwise. That way we're always close. See who else has the beam. Help each other. Put them in. As soon as these holes are gapped, we just put the next holes right in front. Bosses drag it a little bit further. That way melee and range are just always close. And we just have to practice that helping each other. Because if we do not learn to think of the raid instead of just going into the closest hole, then we are absolutely fucked. Because it is actually a harder first boss on Mythic. The other ones aren't bad. But the first one is a difficult one. So everyone just, this boss will die easy. Just try to have mental awareness of looking who else has these beams and dragging your beams into the holes. Last one pull, let's blast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taunt boss.
Red circles, put them to the side. Then beam soon. Beams now. Drag your beam through. See where the other people are. Yeah, perfect team. Good job. And then frontal incoming. Boss just move the, or tanks move the boss just a little bit backwards. Frontal now.
Defensive.
Next circles, just put them in front of the old circles. In front of the old circles. In front of the old circles. No, close to the circle still. Bibba, please go to the other circles with them. You can come off the boss, we don't need the DPS. We need to practice mechanics. Drag your beams through. And try to see who else has beams here. Help each other. Help each other. See, right now, Nivi has to go far. But we just need more mental awareness there. Frontal incoming now.
Watch your step.
And then next circles.
Defensive.
Put them closer to the first circles we had, team. Circles closer to the first circles. Yeah, perfect. Way better. Line them up if we can, to make it easier to drag beams in, and then we get lasers soon. Knock back now, and then we get lasers. And before you just run into the closest one, try to see who else has these lasers, and play for the team. Play for the team now.
Watch your step.
Shit.
Yeah, so now Ruak will have to go far, indeed. But that's still good. We're still fine, yeah. But that would have been a wipe on Mythic that, because look at all the stuff you have to go over. So frontal, and then next circles. It's just something to practice here. Everyone have a mental note of practicing this. So circles to the side, line them up as well as we can to make it easy to get to them. And then when we get beams, try to see who has the beams. Lasers now. Lasers coming now.
Defensive.
So I'll go very bottom here.
Watch your step.
Line the circles up here.
Sorry.
We put a little bit gap between them here just to make it easier to reach them here. We don't have to stack them at will. We won't run out of space that bad, I think. And then lasers.
Defensive.
And generally we want to try and avoid putting the circles on the very sides of the map, like opposite of where we're playing mainly. We want to try and come back to the same side always. Knock back and coming, line these circles up. Nice. So it is just something we have to practice. It's very chaotic right now, but this is just what we'll have to practice, because the sooner we learn these patterns, the easier the Mythic boss will be. Cool, good job. Let's go left side. Kill
Knows
some bosses.
of power, my son. Sinister forces are awakening. They sense your presence. Father. I am but an echo. I cannot stop intruders from attempting to plunder my secrets. Now that my heirs have arrived, we can ensure no outsider claims what is rightfully yours. I assume you have heard many stories of this place, and the role it played in my downfall. Do not
We kill trash up to the boss and then we take the break.
These halls are
Help group everything up here.
and the outsiders must not be allowed to
Secure our perimeter. Rather, I will take a contingent down these halls and root out Sarkareth. You take the other path and see what you can find.
A wise plan. I shall accompany both of you and lend what aid I can.
You guys are great.
I think we found that this pull we couldn't do when we tried it, but let's see what happened. I'm pretty sure we wiped this last time.
Apologies then.
It's all good, it's all good. We see what happens. See what happens. Because we said locked on the other one. Let's see. Things are dying, so we might be okay here. Make sure we send stuns on what we have.
You need to kite as all vortex in the middle. Use your better run. Is it healing or is it just dying? The banners are up again.
I think we're going. I think it's just more at spawning. If you die, just really release and run. Okay. Spawn close enough. Make it back. We're making it.
Within these halls, I forged one flame and shadow.
Nice.
With your team.
After millennia
Break time.
unattended, they have combined to become something.
Well.
Got some BOEs. Leno, lucky.
Them together.
10-minute break time.
No force.
See you all. 21:45, I think. Circle time. Well, in 10 minutes. It's in 10.
You are
Someone
of
have
my
that.
blood.
Someone can
The
have that.
fact you
What's
had
that?
the strength to survive.
We got
proves
two.
it.
We got two.
Sell it. It's probably worth some gold, mate.
Yeah, Rob's in desperate need of gold.
Hey, the rich stay rich by
Very
making
true.
money. And being frugal. That's on the auction house now, Rob. What item level is that one? 428. By the way, it's on the auction house for 87,000. What the fuck? Anyone here?
Hello.
No.
So my best trinket now is time walking Firelands raid trinket.
Yeah, they're overpowered as fuck.
The Matrix restabilizer.
Is that the
Like a
mastery one?
massive. Well, it says agility, but I'm assuming it can also be int as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Because let me have a quick look.
It's because you can upgrade to 437, I believe.
It's still agility, which is strange actually. I don't know why that's showing up. Oh, it's because I'm in feral.
Yeah, sorry, this week I can do
Never mind.
it.
So, yeah, so for Feral, you can get the Matrix Tree Stabilizer, and it's the best trinket because it gives you 30 seconds of 3,000 of your highest stat.
Oh no, our one's different. Ours is intellect and grants you 600 mastery. So a stat in intellect and mastery trinket, basically. What is it? It's in. You can look at it in thingy, can't you? Blade. Aclism. Yeah. Time walking.
I actually need to get that Vessel of Searing Shadow, apparently now. That's my bis. Apart from the ominous Grammatic Essence one.
Yeah, this is ridiculous if you level up.
Which one?
I've just linked it in Guild.
Oh, the Necromantic Focus.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Farlands.
Yeah,
So if you're lucky.
Oh yeah, that's really good, but not my best, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This is apparently overpowered for Shadow Priests, of course.
What the fuck? Look at the stats on on those shoulders. 353 agility, 1200 stam. Oh wait, that's not that much. I'm looking at.
I don't think it's that unusual.
Yeah, it just doesn't have any secondary stats. Like any extra stats.
That is unusual.
It's merely for the transmog. That's why it's overpowered.
I'm just coming back, so I missed the discussion. But when are we doing Fireland Guild raid?
Kid you know, it might actually be used for some people.
That could be the alt raid on Sunday.
Yeah, I was thinking of suggesting that actually.
How did the alt raid go this week?
It's good laugh actually. We got
Nice.
6 bosses down, I think. 7 bosses maybe.
Nice.
7, yeah.
And then when Simon left, no one fancied leading us through the last 2 bosses, so it fell apart.
Oh, you could have killed more.
Yeah, but no one fancied leading it.
Why didn't you lead it, Elliot?
Because I am not a leader, I am merely a follower.
But it was good. And I just want to talk about that as well, just real quick before we start. I know everyone isn't back yet. If people want to join for the alt raid, I've put a lot on the calendar every Sunday afternoon. If the timing is bad for people, if the day is bad for people, but you really want to do all stuff, just give me a poke on Discord or in-game and just let me know what would work for you. This isn't set of stone. This is just something we've tried to see if we can make stuff happen, but we've just randomly picked day and time. So if you like to do all stuff, but the timing is bad for you or whatever, give me a shout. Otherwise, we're trying to make this work. Just if you want to, play whatever alt you want. Except if you're called Elliot and want to bring a 340 mage or something.
He's 390 now.
That's good. It wasn't when you wanted to bring it.
Nope, true.
But yeah, it's good fun, and we're just gonna slowly kill bosses and get tier sets on alts and stuff until Catalyst opens, and just a way to play some alts if you fancy having some fun. But this is really checked to make sure everyone is back. So just say yes if you're at your computer.
Do we do Firelands on Sunday?
Like I just said, before you Giga farm these trinkets, they will be nerfed if they are better than current content. They always just nerf them if they're ever better than anything else. It's just before you get Giga hyped and farm them a lot. So keep that in mind. But we can do whatever people want. Okay, I just need sail. And again for this boss, obviously this will be, you have to be a little bit more disciplined than normal. only be in the middle of the room if you actively benefit from 2 targets. If it's not massively benefiting from it, please select one of the sides so you only get 1 debuff. Range towards shadow, melee towards fire. Melee on fire, make sure you go in the big soak and spread out for the small soaks. And shadow side, just make sure you run away from the shadow. Dodge the orbs, stuff like that. We lost on pull to make phase 1 as short as we can. And then we just, I mean, phase 2 is almost the same. That's just small soaks and some orbs. Besides, what else there's? Sail, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here, sorry.
Cool, all good, no worries. So this is actual ready check. Before we go, I'll feast this up. Feast in the middle here. Make sure you pop new flasks, make sure you pop new feasts. Eat the feast. If you don't have a flask, there's stuff in the guild bank. If you can't afford your own flasks. Stuff like that, just take them, it's fine. There's also enchants for all the loot you're getting here. If you struggle affording anything, take what you want from the guild bank, of course within limit. But it's there to be used. Let's keep blasting. We're doing really good today, team. Let's make sure we are playing these final bosses before Suscan Discipline, so we actually get some time to progress tonight. Ryder, when you're ready. Again, ranged in the middle if you actively benefit from more than 1 target. If you do not, ranged towards shadow, melee towards fire. Let's go. Locked on the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Then range, just make sure you check the health on the 2 things. Fire tornado soon, make sure you watch your feet. Bombs on shadow side. Bombs to the side of the room. Soak on fire side. Watch orbs. Or damage on fire. Soak on fire side. If you're on fire side. Watch the fire tornadoes. Bombs to the side of the room. And Stokes on fire side. Watch orbs on shadow. And we're about to transition. Make sure we live this. Personals, immunities, whatever we have. Future pods, soul stones. Nice. Group up in the middle. Group up in the middle. What's important is that just we're all ready to go. Don't be too far away from the boss here early. We all need to be ready to be in the big soaks. Frontal soon, so tanks position this good.
Defensive.
And then circles to the side. And watch tornadoes come from. Run these proper out. Run these proper out. Watch the tornadoes come from these. And then soaks incoming. Small soaks incoming. 1 in each. And watch the orbs coming towards them. And then frontal. And then big soak incoming now. Group up. Near the boss. And everyone in big soak. And you can take the gate to the opposite side of the room here after. There we go. We're taking the gate. Good job in frontal soon. And circles out soon. Circles out. Make sure we run proper out. And watch tornadoes. And then soaks into orbs. Be spread here for soaks and orbs. 1 in each. Run out for them, team. And then frontal. And then we do big soak after. Watch these orbs. And then we're close to the boss for the big soak. Soak about to happen here. After this frontal. We soak. We run back towards where we came from. Back where we came from. And frontal incoming. Don't be on the tanks. Frontal, and then circles out. You don't have to run these too far out. We won't have to move much more. Just make sure they're out of the group so we can watch tornadoes. Tornadoes, and then soaks. Just be in these soaks just so we don't wipe here. Good job, team.
Defensive.
Good job.
There is no denying its strength.
Ooh, some nice trinkets. Pocket anvil with avoidance. That's not a nice tank trinket, I think.
To master it, my son. Just imagine.
Go for garden experiments. Make sure we're all grouped up. We do the actually, maybe we lost final room. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. We just lost first room. Make sure we're grouped and let's vent. If we have a tank here. We wait for a tank. There he is. Cow incoming. Nice. We pull everything here and we lost. We can't scoop everything up here.
Son of a bitch. Sorry.
Let's group everyone. We're getting a lot of BOEs. It's nice.
I've already purchased this.
Make sure we, well, you're getting your money back. Make sure we group up here and we pull the entire room again.
It's not casting Mafia levels of BOEs, but...
Not quite. Leno has to pull.
Well, it's early. We can still get there. I'll get punished.
You can't get there.
I had such high hopes for the Dracula, but ultimately the adventure was just another disappointment. You, Rathian, must succeed where they fail and carry on my vision. We protect the Isles.
Okay, on this boss, on normal, I think we were a little bit too trigger happy on dispels. We just have to remember we're closer to the boss, because the difference is that when we get dispelled in phase 2 and 3, we leave a little ad behind that everyone have to kill. The closer it is to melee, the better. And tanks feel free whenever you see the small orbs, just slowly drag the boss on top of them always, just so they always get cleaved down.
We will do.
And just let people take a little bit more with the debuff. We lost in phase 3 again.
How exemplary.
Stress. Nell can summon.
It was my honor to evaluate the development of Neltharion.
Navy resets.
Unfortunately,
Look at everyone looting trash now. BOEs.
But where others see failure,
It's today we get rich.
I see opportunity. This early attempt at creating Dracthea yielded a subject too violent to control. Yet, there is value in documenting the carnage it generates.
There is an active bug right now. No, yeah, indeed. It's just an active bug right now. You just have to move around. I think it's terrain thing. Because I've had that happen way too much. But if I just move around and find like, I don't know, it just works. Make sure you eat the feast. Phase 1, watch the arrows, run away from the boss. Phase 2, watch the swirlies. That's a big heal check. And lower the spells. Phase 3, just watch the deep breath and make sure we're all goalies. Everyone's responsibility. But especially melee, if it's about to be close to the boss, just go kick that ball away. More loot.
Was the damage last week noticeable when we cleared our...
It didn't look it, really.
Yeah, okay.
That's a question for Nakran, I think. Or the healers. Was it a big issue with the clearing last week? Like when the tanks cleared their debuff, when they booped, did you have struggle healing that at any point, or was it a fine timing?
I don't remember.
Perfect. Then it must
does.
be fine.
Yeah, it doesn't do much damage at all unless you just end up stacking it too much.
Okay.
We lost in P3. Let's blast team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will beat you into pulp.
Knocking back.
Melee away. Watch the arrows here. Stand still if you have an arrow above you. Everyone else, make sure you're not in these lines.
Shockwave.
Watch the frontal. We get another frontal right after.
Shockwave.
Frontal again. And then next arrows. Stand still with the arrows. Everyone else, just make sure. Or you probably want to move a bit and renew. Or you're gonna get 2 stacks. Yeah, that's fine. And away from the boss.
Knocking back.
Transition.
Shockwave.
Obviously, our first prototype lacked
Back the boss back in the center of the room. This is why we don't want to be too far away for the spells.
with excessive arcane power.
Toys to smash!
Back feet. And this spells are starting now. Don't insta-dispel these. Next swirl is in 5. Swirl is. And then it's the big heal check after. Remember we're blasting these hats? That'll appear here. Remember not to insta-dispel these. We can take some stacks of this. We're killing the ants. Watch speed.
Sadly, a creature with unstable arcane surges was
Lost as soon as this is targetable.
we refined confusion process.
Remember we're blasting the ants here when they're up. I need a dispel if I can get one. All is up now, make sure we're goalies.
breath incoming.
And deep breath. Run to the side. Don't be greedy here. Just run to the side and kill off the ads if you're bored. It's another deep breath here. Don't get baited. Another deep breath. Make sure we blast down the ads. And back in the center of the room. Don't be too far away here for the spells. Keep being goalies here as well. Spread these out when you get circles around you. And kill the boss. Good job. Ooh, double warlock. It happened.
Yeah. Win them both.
Well, I'll already get mine, so Mama and no, they're all yours.
Your performance is beyond my expectations.
Wait, you knew these creatures were waiting to be unleashed?
Of course.
Right,
you
we jumping down.
rose to the challenge.
Going to the other side.
I knew you would.
This all seems questionable. How
Mama just outrolling on both.
is this vision of yours?
Nice. I think it automatically gives one to you. Yeah, indeed. I'd pull one of the big ones with this as well. I'll drag it down if I can here.
Your spirit. An issue I doubt
Come on.
I'll have with my true-born heir.
Oh. Catch it, but now. We drag everything on top of the big one. That's a big help. So it dies as well, yeah. And while we have lost, we just eager run here. Just drag this to the next one already, just while we have lost. Who's the Elder?
Jailer.
Nice. God damn, I hope Jailer's back. I miss him. Well, when we've killed this, just we just all run back and let Nivi reset without everyone being in, just so we don't have the same happen. We just played a bit safe here. Right, everyone back except Nivi. I'll put a feast up down here. Towards the stairs. Cool. So just try and heroic here. When we are in the final phase and we are towards the door, just don't everyone soak every time. We just try. We're just gonna freestyle it, but have just about half the rate interchange and soak every other one. So just half the rate soak one. If you didn't soak the first one, you soak the second one, and then first and the second, and we just do that like that. We don't need to have a lot of coordination for it. But it should be fine. Same groups as before. Biceps, you come far. Otherwise, everyone else be at the same places as you were before. Get in position. And in phase 1, just drag the boss to the center. And we just lost as soon as he's in the center. Just try to always put the frontal towards the door in the final phase as well. And we just spread and soak. Easy. Let's go.
5, 4, 3,
Left
2,
and pull.
1.
Pump and to your sides. Focus the mystics. And tanks just group everything up. Make sure we use stuns, interrupts, whatever we have. What's the frontals here? There's just a bit more to dodge. But it's easy.
Big Ad.
Learn some instincts from it.
Boss on the side. Oh, so on Rob's side, on the close side, an ad was run through you. You have to tag everything or they go to the door and kill us. So if you're ranged and you're far back, just make sure you tag everything so they don't just run past you. But it's fine, we wipe it up.
They run behind the pillar.
Yeah, they can run
by
close,
the gate.
but just...
By that gate.
Don't release?
Yeah, we
don't
got
release. But you will have to come far and rest as well, I assume. That's fine. Yeah. So, but that's just ranged responsibility. Tanks as well, try to keep an eye out for it, but mainly range, just make sure everything is tagged so they don't just sneak past. Thank you, Sveta.
I think both the feasters on that side, by the way.
No feast on this side.
As in, both of you who carry feasts are on that side.
We'll be fine without feast. You eat your own food? Or be fine.
I have some food if you need some food.
I got one. Oh, there's a feast.
Okay, let's go. Let's go again, team.
3, 2, 1.
And just hats.
Big ad.
Now, make sure everything is tagged.
Big ad. Taunt boss. Big ad. Watch your step. Big ad. Defensive. Big ad.
Percentage Z transition.
Not yet. Now, everyone middle. Just drag the ads with us and put them on top of the boss. Now, first frontal soon.
Spread.
Oh, it's coming from the back here. If enough tank can pick this up, be spread.
Help so.
And then half soak now. Half the group soak. Just the Arleno. The Arleno if someone can. Frontal soon.
Defensive.
I'm going to spread. Just spread safe here. And then, if you didn't soak before, you soak now.
Help so.
In the door now. Get up and spread back out. Frontal soon.
Spread.
Into spread. Into soak if you were on the fresh soak team. Not yet. If we have a tank, let's just kill the next trash.
It's too far away.
Maybe resets the bus. Beats up in the back. Perfect. So the difference on this one is that just stuff hurts a lot more. So it's more important that we're stacked in intermission phase. And then we're all in the big soak, the big group soak. We lost on pull, we Giga Blast. We just make sure we put the circles to the side, use as much space as we can. Let's blast him. Focus on this one. This is a hard boss. We lost on pull. Remember to use personals, be in the soaks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Focus.
First leap coming now. To the side of the room. And then big soak after, don't be too far away from the boss. Watch the lava. Constantly watch the lava here. Big soak now.
Hope so.
Then we spread out for small soaks.
Defensive.
Spread for the small soaks here, be ready to run for these.
Hope so. Defensive.
Good job, team.
Defensive.
Next leap incoming. Side. And then big soak after, so everyone close to the boss. The Abiba.
Hope so.
Everyone in the soak. DI if we can. Jump. Then we get final leap. Don't put this in Narnia. Put this pretty close to the boss.
Defensive.
So it's easier to dodge the big front ball. Keep watching lava here, team. Keep watching the lava. It's to the side of the room. Don't clip, don't clip, don't clip. Wipe it up. No release.
Was an impressive.
Sorry about that. My bad.
All good, all good. Happens. If situations like that happen, you don't have to be up against the wall there. You can just put it a bit further towards the center. We're not using this space anymore, so it's not a big deal if that one is just sort of closer to the center of the room. Feet it up. Okay.
I have to reset.
Why? Oh, we lost it. Yeah, Niva just reset. Everyone just stay back.
Focus.
Let's go, team. We Giga blasted that. Just do that again.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Focus.
Right, it really likes you on the first one, yeah, I don't know. Big soak, everyone in.
Hope so.
Keep watching the lava. You spread out for small soaks after this. It's just big spread around here ranged. Ranged and healers, just try to see where no one is. Make sure we're ready for these soaks.
Hope so.
Small soaks now. Everyone Make sure there's stuff for soaks. Good job. And the next leap soon. Next leap. And then big soak. Everyone in this. What's the lava? And then we get final leap. Don't put this too far away. Make sure it's close enough that the frontal isn't too hard to dodge. Now, that's perfect. You ready to dodge this frontal, team? Big frontal now. Ready to dodge this? And then we're in the center of the room. Be towards the green marker here. Find the green marker. Be close to green here. Same position as last. Help out the healers. Use your personals and everything we have. Health stones, health pots. Big healing team. Go to a different quadrant here. Perfect. First leap soon. Leap now. Side of the room. Perfect. And then big soak. Don't be too far away. Watch lava. Watch lava as we soak. Keep watching lava. And spread out for small soaks. Ready for small soaks now. Everything is soaked. Good job. And the next leap incoming.
Wait.
Yeah, that's good. To the side of the room. And then big soak incoming. Watch lava. Watch lava. Lots of lava coming here. Watch your feet. And then big soak. Everyone in. And then we get final leap into big frontal here. So this leap not too far away. Just put it right behind the boss. Not clipping the other circle, but close to the other circle. Out of the room. Watch lava. Watch lava. Watch lava. Bring to big frontal. Keep watching your feet here. Stand out of the room. Group up towards green. Last of us. Remember to use personals and whatever we have. Pots, health stones, everything sent here. Let's take the boss to the corner where we haven't been. The side of the room. We get a big soak. Just make sure we're in it to not wiping. We're good. Good job. Really nice kill. Oh, that's a chunky ring for some people, I assume. Crit versus socket. We're getting some good loot today, I think. We go to the Skarn. We get a good hour of progress here. That's nice. We just go up. There's no big pulls here.
Come Mama, I'll help you out with a raw.
What's the front on the big guy here? Maybe turn him around a little bit. Might turn around on the group for the front, I don't remember. Not these two, maybe reset, and then we just talk for a second about the fight.
What was our best try last week on next one?
35% with 4 people dead at the first statues.
Nice, we can
So
kill
we are very close to just killing it. Nibby resets. And we only got like 5 pulls in. New feast is up, new health stones. So we're gonna make a big strategical change on this boss fight. I have asked Biceps to go tank, and we 3-tank it. It is a fight where we have all the damage we need, but it is also a fight where basically all of the skill in this fight is based around the tanks, and it is the hardest tank fight because they constantly have to look around the map, constantly have to position themselves according to the traps, manage their stacks, manage the bombs, manage the ads. So Biceps is in charge of the bombs. That means that Mama and Rob, you solely have to focus on positioning and taunting on the correct stacks. Okay?
Yep.
Perfect. So Biceps, you still do all the damage you can, of course, when we're in the Lost window. But other than that, you just make sure we look around for bombs. I will still make a general plea to everyone in the guild. If you have a big immunity, if you have a big personal, there's a bomb close to you, just come off the boss, pop it, go into a few bombs, make the life easier. But it is just nice having someone who's just the bumper man, and that'll be Biceps for tonight and for progress. Should make things a lot easier and a lot cleaner. The only other thing we generally wiped to was just not moving from the statues early enough. And it was a lot of, I'm just gonna call it out, melee being very greedy to deal as much damage as they can. When I call that the statues are about to blow up, melee just run to the other side of the room. It's fine if you can't damage the boss for like 3, 4, 5 seconds until the tanks are in position again. Just do not die from the statues doing the fire thing. If we manage that, we just blast the ads. And also, every single one in range, both healers and range DPS, when the golems die, just loot the golems and clear all traps we have around the middle. It doesn't matter too much what traps we are removing, but loot the golems and loot the item, and just remove the traps. Let's really make sure we progress this. Let's try and not focus too much about how much damage we're dealing individually. Let's try and make sure we kill a boss here. Do the mechanics and blast it.
So what exactly do I do with the bombs though? Like I was the
Okay. Yeah. So the bombs, in the beginning of the fight, there'll be 2 random bombs. Later on, it'll be 3, and in the end, it'll be 4. When you walk into it, you take a moderate amount of damage, and then a 5-second dot that ticks for 5 seconds. They, of course, stack. So the point is, you walk into it, you wait for it to fall off, you walk into the next one, you pop a CD. If they aren't cleared within 30 seconds, they will explode, and that damage and the dot will be on the entire rate, basically. So when the bombs are out, I'll try to make sure I help call it, but whenever they are up, you have 30 seconds to just walk into them 1 by 1, maybe 2 by 2 if you can, with a big CD.
Just stagger it pretty much.
Yeah, indeed. And you feel it out a little bit. Like, I have no expectations, this is a one-shot. Just feel this out a little bit, how it feels. And like I said, if everyone else is close to a bomb, go pop it. Use a immunity, use a big personal, help people out. And indeed. And you can bop someone else as well. If you're ranged DPS, just try and call for a bop and go and stand in them. I'll call for one at some point as well, Biceps. But just bop someone else and they just run in and clear them as well. It's all we have to do to kill this fight. Other than that, it's just tanks try to keep the positioning and the pattern of the boss as consistent as you can. You can't keep it 100% consistent because the 3rd trap here is random. But just as much as you can.
We always have hunters as well, right? As well, like as extras backup. We've got a lot of
like I said, yeah. Indeed.
By the way, can I get the tier pants? I had the second highest grid roll, and it's an item level upgrade.
Oh shit, sorry, I already gave them to Lizard Daddy.
Yeah, always look on rolls before we activate them, please. If you don't need the item, look at the second roll, please. Don't randomly give them out. If you get something you don't want, always to the second one. It's Clint's Hystrix who was the second highest roll. Just so we keep it consistent, so it's not friendly favors or stuff like that. Let's go, team. Everyone was ready? We're just sending the boss now. Lost on pull, Giga Blast. Ranged, you get these circles where you deal damage to people around you. Make sure we spread them out. When we get knocked back, don't get knocked into traps. Blast the ads. Kill the boss.
Do you know what the optimal stacks are?
5, 4, 3.
I think it's just whenever they fall off, you taunt.
Okay.
So in the beginning, you're just a bit like spread out range. Be pre-spread. Be pre-spread now. There's no point in stacking. Knockback. And then try to make sure we're not in each other's circles and we're not getting knocked into traps.
Watch your step.
First bumps in 5 seconds, biceps. Bump coming now. First 3 on Heroic. Try to stand as still as we can with the circles, team. We don't have to move that much. Just make sure you're in range, of course. Well, that's just knockback. Other than that, just stand as still as we can.
Watch your step.
We need to drag the boss to the side for the statue soon, and then ads are now. We're blasting the ads. When the ads are dead here, remember they can be stunned, gripped, silenced, everything. When they're dead, pick up the items and send them on random traps. Run opposite side now, opposite side now, opposite side now, opposite side now. Finish up the ads. Bombs are up. Loot the golems and send the things on traps in the middle. Still some bombs, remember, go pick them. If you have a big personal, just go walk into them. Bombs now again. Can you pop me here, biceps? And can I get a tiger slash maybe? I'll take him, I'll take him, I'll take him. Oh. Some more? Nice, we got it. I knock back soon into new traps. Generally what we want to try with the traps tanks is just do all the outer ones as much as possible. New circles, be spread as ranged, and then new bombs coming soon. This will be a wipe, of course, to just see this out a little bit more. So bombs, and then ads, and then we're moving far.
Watch your step.
Moving far now, moving far, moving far, moving far. Let's get the practice in. Group up all the small ads if we can, or all the ads if we can.
Watch your step.
Keep interrupting, keep stunning them. Loot them and deactivate all the traps in the middle. New bombs coming soon. Bomb now. Try again to do the traps on the very side. Just pull it to the very side of the room, the boss. Just always keep him up against the wall. That way melee can get knocked into the wall as well.
Watch your step.
Good job. Knockback coming soon. Make sure you don't get knocked into traps here. Watch your backs. Knockback now. Bomb coming now. And then ads into moving far. Make sure we're blasting ads. When they die, make sure we activate the things. Get rid of traps. Still moving fast, still moving fast, still moving. We have to move very far this time. It'll blow up a lot more, so we have to move very, very far. Keep stunning and killing the golems here. Should we do them? Bombs are up. Let's make sure we get rid of traps.
Is there an enrage or is it just when we run out of space?
When we run out of space, just keep playing. Knockback. Good job getting rid of bombs there. Keeping spread. We should play this out. You can send some CRs if you want. See what we end up doing here.
Elliot, can you innovate me if you're not using it?
I'm dead.
Oh, just there you are.
If I get CR'd, I will innovate you. If I don't, I will.
Keep playing. Keep spread. That's now, and then we have to move far. So basically, tanks, as you can see, this is where the responsibility on you to. We have to be able to move somewhere safe here, and that's where it's the hard part. But the boss would be dead now if we're all alive. Keep playing. Kill the ants, yeah. Get rid of as many traps as we can. Let's get as slow as we can. This bosses will make it dead, by the way. Not this pull, but I just wipe up now. Just wipe up now. This boss is just Omega dead. So main things there was just we lost. Don't release, by the way. We should have Soulstone. Unless it was
We
used.
do, yeah.
Nice. Don't release. We lost a couple people again to the first statues exploding, and then we just lost a lot of people to not being pre-spread in ranged every time. Like whenever we get new circles, it just clipped 3, 4, 5 people. So range just pre-spread more. Make sure we kill the ads, kill the traps. This boss was dead. It's just a dead boss, yeah. Good job. New feast. Cool. Just try and keep this pattern consistent of where we drag the boss. So range can position themselves better. Just be pre-spread range. Just immediately pre-spread. Don't clump. Good job on bombs, both from biceps and from everyone else helping. It's really good job. Kill it. We go and Mangle is back.
I'm back.
Let's go, team. Blast on full. Put this boss down. Really focus on just playing the statue safe, watching each other, pre-spread already, range. Pre-spread already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Reset, 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 reset. Run out, run out, run out.
Really sorry.
All good. Happens. Does anyone have a repair bot while we wait here?
I've got an amble if you need it.
Cool. Thank you. Back in position. Again, immediately pre-spread ranged. Its main focus when we start this fight is just watch around you. Pre-spread. And once again, I'll call for a Bob and a Tiger slot at some point, just for clearing bombs. It seems like a nasty combo. Let's go, team. Last on pull. Pre-spread. Pre-spread. Watch each other now. Range. Watch each other. Pre-spread.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First, they must pre-spread now. Don't clip each other. And knockback. Remember melee, you can get knocked up against the wall here. Perhaps, and then next AoE circles. Be pre-spread still range. Good positioning there, very good. First bumps in 5 seconds. Next knockback, watch the circles and watch traps. Don't get knocked into traps. Take as little damage as possible. First traps. Circles, and then knockback soon. Watch each other, watch the traps. And then we'll get the big combo soon, be ready. This is where we get adds into dragon heads, so be ready to run far. Adds now, and we're running far. We're running far. And we're nuking the adds. Watch the circles as we run across. Remember to use personals, health pots, health stones, whatever you have. New bombs are up, but we have time. Be spread, and deal with bombs.
Nothing back. Watch your step. Taunt boss.
Next bombs in 4. I could get these if I can get a bomb and a tiger slot, or a bomb and a tiger slot, yeah? Send it now. I get all these bombs. I get all the bombs.
No.
Be spread. And then knock back in 3. Watch the circles, watch the traps.
Watch your step. Nothing back.
Knock back now. And then we get bombs, adds, and statues soon, so be ready to just move here. Remember when these adds die? Bombs now. Remember when these adds die? Run far now, run far now, run far now. When these adds die, loot them and use their things. Don't worry about DPS right now. Stun them, use our stuff, grip them, silence them, whatever we have.
Watch your step.
Keep moving here, keep moving. And you can just move the boss to space, just move the boss to space. Loot the golems. Loot the golems and use them on the center traps. Good job, bombs are up. Spread team, spread.
Watch your step.
Knock back in 6, watch each other, watch the circles, watch the traps.
Nothing back.
Knock back now. Bombs are up. And adds into statues soon. So there's a safe spot opposite. Just keep it there as much as you can now. Doesn't matter if melee can't really DPS for a bit. You're gonna get traps. Just keep it close. Adds now. We're blasting the adds. First prior. And then move far. Move far, move far, move far. You have to move very far here. Play it safe and stay alive here and the boss is gonna die. Team. Knock back. We can send some CRs here. Kill the golems. Loot them and use them. Loot them and use them. Make sure we clear traps in the middle here. From the golems. I'll loot this golem. I'll loot it. I'll loot it. I have it.
Watch your step.
Trap coming now. Then bombs into knockback. Knockback now. Watch the traps.
Nothing back.
Get the final statue thing in a sec here.
Watch your step.
Spread. Bombs. Adds now and then we're moving far.
Watch your step.
We just ignore the adds, just blast the boss. Run far, blast the boss. We're gonna ignore the adds.
Nothing back.
Just run far from the statues now, stay alive. There's safe spots along the walls. And the boss home.
Watch
Just
your
ignore the adds, blast the boss. Run out the circles, run out the circles. Don't be in the middle of the group with the circles now. Good job, team. Nice kill. Hard boss, really good job. Good shit, team.
Nice,
And then-
boys and girls.
I am curious what will happen with the next boss. I checked how many, like it was like 3,700 guilds killed this boss, or 3,780 killed this one, and 3,760 killed the next one. Literally 20 guilds were the only one to not kill the next one if you kill this one.
They're just the ones that logged off.
It is just weird. Let's send the dog home as well. Oh. Let's get going. Full trash. When we've looted, just keep going here. Thank you for us. Go and trash when we're here. And on this boss, we're gonna try the strat of stacking the soaks. I was a little bit worried how much damage it dealt on normal when it exploded. If we just can't do it, we'll just do another strat. That's not too bad, but I just want to try it for one pull. Because if it does work, it just make it very easy.
Did it do any damage? Oh, no.
It when they explode, yeah. Like on the actual impact of the circles.
I feel like
But
my
not
health
when
dropped a lot.
we're soaking. What, sorry?
I didn't feel like I was watching the health bars the first time. I didn't really feel like it hit us that hard.
We lost almost half our health when they all three went off on the entire raid. We didn't use personals. So on Heroic it can be scary, but we just see, even if we lose a lot of health, it doesn't really matter, because there isn't any follow-up damage. Like how Hadara is just playing a rest simulator in the back.
Never entered combat.
Dodging swirlies, resting.
It's harder than boss.
The shadow step and it ported me into the lava.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you go behind it here, yeah. Cool. Nibby resets. Everyone come back. Rest the dead. Go on your feast. I'm really happy we killed this boss. Like, we have very little progress time, so the fact that we're still killing bosses is very good. Okay. The main difference, if we can actually do the soak strat, but even if we can't, the main thing we have to worry about, the only thing we have to worry about from normal to heroic, is that if you do the small soaks, you get a permanent debuff on you, and the more small soaks you do, the more stacks you get. So you take more and more damage. That means we sort of want to make sure we only have one in every soak. If we have two, it's better than none, of course, but just try to if someone is in the circle, don't go in it, just make sure there's one soaking. And if you soak one, you can kind of don't soak the next. But it won't really matter if you get 4, 5, 6 stacks. It's not going to change anything. It's just a general thing that if you do soak 3, 4, maybe just stop soaking and let other people soak. So it's a team effort. Even melee has to come off the boss and soak. And that's it. We lost on pull. And on first pull, we just try stacking on the 3 Slurpee circles. Giga pump. Lost on pull. And remember, have some partners for the big knockback. Use the gate. The knockback is even bigger now. Use the gate if you have to. On that, make sure you have a friend. Right, first small soaks incoming now. Make sure there's just one in each. That's 2, it's fine. And then everyone on green. Everyone green. Everyone green. See what happens here? Either we die or the boss is easy. The boss is easy. Frontal soon.
Breath incoming.
Back on green here. We get slopey circles again. Attack, and then we get small soaks after. If you soak the other one, don't soak this. Have new people soak these circles. If you have a debuff, try not soaking. If you don't have a debuff, be ready to soak. Now, 1 in each. Good job. Perfect. Frontal.
Breath incoming.
And back on green. And then it's big knockback after these slurpees. So everyone on green. And then ready for big knockback. Make sure you have a friend. Make sure to take the gate as soon as we've slurpeed this. And knockback now.
Knocking back. Watch your feet.
And then small soaks in 7 seconds. If you have a debuff, don't soak these. If you don't, be ready to soak.
AoE incoming.
More soaks now. I stay, Leno, I stay. And pools, everyone on green. And then we get frontal in 7 seconds. Frontal now.
Breath incoming.
The least dangerous frontal in the history
Has
of
to be the
frontals.
most disappointing frontal ever.
Sidle.
Just behind the boss and it just goes in Narnia. Pools again, we're on green. Wait for Slurpee, and then we have small soaks after. If you don't have a debuff, go out and soak. Out and soak now. If you don't have a debuff. I shot this 1 in each.
Breath incoming.
Frontal. And we're back on green.
Torn force.
Knockback in 7 seconds. So we're gonna get knockback shortly after this. Be ready to go gate. You don't have to Slurpee if you need the gate.
Knocking back.
Be ready to knock back now. And small soak soon. If you have a debuff, don't soak.
AoE incoming.
1 in each. And everyone on green. And frontal soon.
Breath incoming.
Oh! Actual dangerous. Rules again in 10. Back on green. Well.
A big boss.
Ooh!
Job boss.
Double trinket, one with leech. That's a big trinket. Nice DPS, Elliot.
Thank you. Nicest thing you've ever said to me in my life.
Yeah, actually unironic. That's a lot of mastery on a ring as well.
Gonna go and clip that.
Don't. Doesn't exist. Elliot will use it to do unspeakable things. Really good job. Let's get some pulls in on Neltharion. This boss is really difficult on Heroic. Final 2 are difficult bosses, but I'm just generally really happy that we made it here. Because this is where we want to be next week when we get full Heroic week. We just want to make it to here and just have a good night of progress. It's very killable. this Neltharion, and then I am very hopeful that we actually get to see Heroic Aberrus already next week. Make sure we all get here now. When you've rolled for loot, make your way down here. We're doing trash. When everyone is here, we're going to pull the entire room and lust. This is actual dangerous trash, so we want everyone here before we go. Wait for people, wait for people, wait for people. Guys, remember what we've talked about? You do not need tier pieces if you already have Forset. Tier pieces are for people that don't have Forset yet. It's very important that we don't think of ourselves all the time right now. We need to think as a guild, think of the team. Please don't need tier pieces when you have Forset and you have teammates that don't have your Forset yet. You getting 10 eye levels is just significantly less than a teammate getting a Forset. Let's help each other. Let's get a good guild going. So, if you've accidentally needed some loot now, a tier piece now, and you already have Forset, you can pass it on to the second highest roller. You can just do /loot and see who it is. Alright, everyone is here. Pull everything and lust. Let the tanks group up before we just insta blast, please. To make this as smooth as possible.
That was targeted at you, Leno.
Indeed, I saw Leno move forward. And lust.
Not even a million, Simon. Noob.
You do.
Sad I haven't even got Starfall. How hard are the ads on this one? At the end?
The ads, oh, in the end, not that. I mean, it's same as normal, I think, when we were here on normal.
Like,
you want to cleave them down. You want to have some people with a good amount of AoE, but it's not...
Yeah, so I was hunting into AoE for this one.
Have some. Like, if you can have some, the more passive cleave you can have, the better. While we do RP, let's talk about this boss a bit. Or people cannot hear me doing RP, I guess, so we're not going to talk. We're going to wait a sec. Team, I'm disappointed about Magmarex. Big Dog was not fun. How are we feeling about Magmarex?
Pretty happy.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, I
remember.
Akenja. The next roller, Akenja, after you was Strider, rolled 69. For the head.
Rob, I remember leading up to this tier. I asked you which boss you were the most excited about. Do you remember your answer?
It was the three-headed.
Three-headed dragon. What's your answer?
Exciting boss.
Okay. This boss. Differences on Heroic. Difference in phase 1 is that the circles he does that we have to move away from, the big fire circles, gets bigger and bigger. So the second circle we get to the side of the room, we have to move significantly further. So melee pre-move it, just so you don't get caught in the fire. Main thing though, is in phase 2. When we are moving the boss around and killing the 3 ads, we have to break the shield on the ads. And on Heroic, everyone cannot attack the ads. 3 to 4 players get marked, and those players are the only one who can attack the ad until the shield is down, and then everyone can kill the ad. The trick to that is that those players that are marked to kill the ad are also hostile for everyone else. And they're also hostile for each other. So I'm just going to say if I'm a warrior and I'm killing the ad, I'm not going to Bladestorm, because then I also kill my friends. It also means that tanks, when we are on the ads, while the 4 people are killing the shield, you want to pull the boss away, just so we don't accidentally cleave them. As soon as the shield is broken, our friends are friends again, and then we pull it on top and we cleave the ad down, and we go around in the circle like we do normally. Pattern is the same. We just need those mark players to break off the shield before everyone kills the ad. There is going to be one dangerous overlap. Mangle, I'm going to need your Aura Mastery. It's basically when we drag it around, the boss does a cast. I don't even remember the name right now, but it's like a stacking thing that does rate-wide damage that's unavoidable, and it deals more and more and more damage. When we're on the third ad, he's going to do that cast, and it's going to hurt a lot. And I'll call it when we're there as well. I'm going to need Aura Mastery and Personals, and healers just be ready, because we need to be as topped as we can for that.
Okay.
I think we're just going to get some pulls down. There's some pattern things I want us to do, but it's a lot of talking for just a few pulls. So I'll say a couple things while we're playing as well. Something like when we're in phase 2 and we're moving from ad to ad and we get circles, I want the circles to stay behind and everyone else move on. I'll call stuff like that when we go away. Rest of the fight is the same. Just watch your mates, don't kill your teammates. We lost in P3, Niviat, the mage. Just one sec.
I feel personally attacked.
Yeah, it was a personal attack at you, so I understand that. Let's go, team. Keep pumping. Get some good pulls in here. Good progress.
3, 2, 1.
Get a few more circles as well, by the way, when we're here. But purple arrows, that's about to happen. Up against the wall. That doesn't break. About to happen now. Everyone else, make sure you're not in these, by the way. Don't be too up against the wall if you don't have a purple arrow. And these out. Everyone else under the bus. Oh, that...
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, sorry.
He survived. He
We're
survived.
still alive. I pull the boss back. Okay, this is where the other tank needs to taunt and put him in the far corner here.
Rob's dead.
Run.
Yeah, him. Run out of the fire. See how Rob?
Rob, don't take it. Oh, you can take it, you're fine.
Wipe it up, wipe it up, wipe it up. Wipe it up. Rico here, Rico here.
Sorry, my bad.
All good. So, entire team, I know you like to pull from back there. I don't want you back there. Because we're gonna get the purple arrows, and if you're in between those, you're gonna get silenced and you're gonna get charged, and we're gonna take a lot of unavoidable damage. So if you start the fight there, you have to immediately move, so we can put purple arrows there. 2 circles, you just go in separate corners, and then the rest of the race, you just be able to find a safe spot underneath the boss, otherwise. Because the circles are bigger, and we will get more throughout the fight. So there will be less space to move around.
Accidentally released.
New piece, full summon.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got some good bosses down. Like, we will get some good trinkets in the vault and stuff. It's
This
really
dies
nice
down.
progress.
This dies down, telling you. Got faith.
And the Warlock class trinket will drop.
And the... Well, isn't it Warlock and Druid?
Let's go, team. I don't know. But you're passing that for Warlock, holy moly.
No chance.
Holy moly.
No chance my passing anything.
Holy moly.
1.
Alright, be inside the room that's about to happen here. Be inside. First purple lines up against the wall. Purple lines up against the wall now. And circles out. Everyone else just onto the boss. Just find the safe zone. Good job. Nice movement there. And then pull the boss to the opposite side of this when we get knocked back here. Perfect. So as far, yeah, brilliant. And then we get this fire circle soon. Ready to move.
Run.
We're moving now. Into the next room. Rallies. And we repeat. Up against the wall. The next 5 circles soon, so knock back, drag him far away. And this circle is big, so be ready to pre-move. Move now. Melee, just move, just move, just move, just move, just move.
Run.
Oh, it's not big. I don't know. Oh. Might have been nerfed. We're still going into the next room though. Knock lines up against the wall.
Pilot it.
Get these out. And we transition soon, I think. Is it 65?
Defensive.
Maybe 60. It's fine. We will get this fish, I think. Might be a weird timing here. Just run out of this. And we transition.
Watch your step.
Just wipe it up, just wipe it up, just wipe it up. Get another phase 1. Whenever we lose someone there that doesn't have to break the wall, we just take so much unavoidable rate damage. Just have to make sure we keep up. And we're good. We just die. Okay, just see now. A couple people be corrupted. You see Mira and Leno. You have to kill, and don't do that, Leno, because then you kill Mira as well. You just single target and cleanse as well. You are the one that have to single target the ads. And when you've broken the shield, you just have to full single target.
So we don't kill our friends.
We do not kill our friends.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on who.
It depends, yeah. The best answer.
Stand and swirlies and group up on the circles and stuff. Don't release.
No, that was an impressive death.
Indeed. Rolling Havoc value incoming. The shield isn't bad. Like, there'll be 4 players and they can generally nuke it. If they just single target it, they don't need to pop CDs or anything massive. But you just full single target and everyone else just make sure you full single target. I can probably pull. Let's try and Lust on pull.
Peace.
I want to... Okay. I want us to be able to break that without the Sword Fisher. Let's go again, team. Okay. So Nivi, I trust you got this.
No.
No, you just gotta refuse to last now.
You can do a compromise in Lust in phase 2, so neither is happy.
Yeah, let's no. Let's go team. Who's in Narnia? We need you over here. Whoever press ready. Yeah, sail. Otherwise you will be... There we go. Let's go team. So we last on pull, we can get blast. Good pull.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Trigger happy.
Make sure you're in the room. And then lines up against the wall. And then bombs up against the wall after. Lines up against the wall. Everyone else make sure you're not up against the wall. Bombs up against the wall. Good job. And we get knocked back into Dragon the Boss Fire.
Run.
We're in the next room. Make sure you don't get locked off or locked out. Up against the wall. With the lines now. Split the circles out. Good job. And then knock back into Dragging the Boss Fire. And we're actually about to... No, it was 60%, right? We keep blasting.
Run.
Drag the boss into the next room. Make sure we're inside. Good job. Up against the wall. And we transition. Perfect team.
Watch your step.
Watch swirlies, just watch your feet for a bit here. There's going to be lots of this, so just keep watching your feet for a bit.
Phase 2.
Be inside the room he's making. Drag the boss away from the ad. Everyone is pumping the boss. Strider, Renew on the ad, Nivi on the ad. And don't AoE, don't AoE. And everyone on the ad now. Run these circles out, and then everyone on the ad. Boss on the ad as well. Boss on the ad as well when this is over.
And it's my shadow thing.
Oh, good, we'll wait for the next one. Up against the wall, and then bombs out. This is where I want bombs to stay and everyone else move. Everyone else move through, bombs stay. When the ad is dead here. Generally, if we get these overlaps. Just keep going. Corrupted players on the ad now. Elliot, cleanse, biceps, good. Circles out. Single targeted up against the wall if you have arrow. And everyone at. Everyone at. Circles to the side soon.
Defensive.
Keep blasting this ad here. And this annihilation now is where I want everyone using personals and aura mastery now. Personals, aura mastery now. Didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Nice, and we're onto the final ad. Circle stay behind. Purple arrows up against the wall. Don't break wall here. See who gets corruption. Hard, Elliot, Biba, blast the ad. Soul, single target, everyone else on boss. Circles, use the space, use the space. You can run into the old room as well. And everyone else at. Yeah, everyone at now. Blast the set. We're about to get this annihilation here. Personals, which we have now. Personals, everything we have. So that's the one we want to do. That will be the final one. Up against the wall. Bombs out. Blast the ad. Nice. Make sure we're in the room now. Remember, the room is small. Watch your feet for a bit. Watch your feet for a bit. Watch this room that's about to be built. Be close to the boss. Be inside now. Be inside here on the side. And we pull him on top of portals every time. Very important. We have everyone in individual portals here. Take him close to the portals. That happens here. Arrows up against the wall. Arrows up against the wall. Blast the ads. Big Bang in 5. Ready to go into individual portals here. And portals now. Everyone portals now. Make sure everything is covered. Make sure everything is covered. And closer to the center. Beautiful team. Knock lines. Don't break any walls here. Blast the ads. Up against the wall. Big Bang in 5. See if we can blast these ads.
Defensive.
And be ready to go individual portals now. Individual portals now. Just go in portals, go in portals.
Find shelter.
As many portals covered as you can now. Everyone in portals. Personals, help. Stencias, Stencias, Stencias. Oh, we need to Stencias.
I got them both. I got them both.
It's fine. Really good pull. I think we try holding Lust for final phase anyways. Because we can break that seal being a bit more greedy in phase 1 with damage. And just not get the final one. Beautiful team. 15% on second fucking pull. Don't release. We kill this. We hold Lust for final phase. And it's dead. What ended up killing us in the end? Rob, you took a melee for 1 million. I'm assuming you weren't supposed to be melee.
And
I got knocked back.
And then the ads just went around and started killing people, I think.
Yeah, but that's when, like, it's just, when Rob died, it escalates, right? So that's just the one
so
that we need to avoid, indeed. And then if we can there, tanks, in the end, those kind of 2 lines of portals around, if we can just keep the boss literally right up against the portals, like even closer in the middle of the room, Just so melee can instantly spread out into the portals when we get the big bang. Alright, feast is up. Let's send this boss home. Such a good pull. We're playing super well. And if you haven't already, and you can, a little more AoE damage there in the end will make a big difference. So if you have like 1 or 2 talent points you can move around for more AoE, that will help a lot. The first wave will melt because of CDs, but just for the following ones, it'll make a big difference. Let's go, team. Beautiful both in phase 1 and phase 2. We're gonna hold personals and aura mastery until he does the annihilation on the final ad there. I called it too early, sorry. I mean, maybe one of you does. Like, not everyone shouldn't. We need some single target, but we just need some to do more AoE. Like, I've moved some points around, so just get some AoE. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the Lost in final phase, where we just pump. Let's go, team. We sent this boss home.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock lines up against the wall. Coming now. And then circles up against the wall. So try to blast your team. Try to blast as much as you can. Knockback coming. Could be a little bit greedy with DPS here before we go in next room here.
Run.
And we're going next room. Knock lines incoming. Purple lines up against the wall. And then bombs to the sides. And then tank knockback. Last boss for a bit here. There we go. Maybe we have to go all the way into the next room here. Damage him a bit on the way here. Keep blasting. Be in the room. Knock lines up against the wall. That goes to the side. Okay, we will get this, but I don't think it's. I think it's fine. Maybe just make sure we're not in the circle when it happens. Transition in 1%. Oh, we actually did it. Perfect. What a timing. Watch your feet for a bit. Watch your feet for a bit.
Phase 2.
Make sure we're inside the room. See who gets corrupted. Don't blast them. Don't AoE now. Just let the people regroup there. If you're corrupted here, you go on the ad immediately. Everyone else on the boss. The faster we can break that ad out, the better. Good job. Everyone on it. Bombs to the sides. Everyone else blast the ad.
AoE incoming.
I think we got someone knocked into the center of the room, but we're okay. Keep blasting the ad here. Up against the wall. Circle, stay behind here as everyone else goes through to the next. Oh, we haven't broken through. Keep blasting the boss for a bit here. Keep damaging the boss.
Defensive.
This might help. We're gonna get an extra annihilation and stuff on this, but we just get the practice out of this here. Alright, everyone next room. Everyone next room. Circle, stay behind. Everyone else go. Circle, stay behind. Everyone else go. And everyone in. Corrupted players blast the ad. Everyone at now. Everyone at now. Circles to the sides. Blast the ad. We're about to take a lot of raid damage here with this annihilation, and we're gonna get one more where we need aura mastery.
AoE incoming.
Up against the wall. Don't break walls here. Don't break walls. Purple arrows. Nice. Good adjustment. We can't go through yet.
Defensive.
Don't kill the corrupted people here. Don't kill the corrupted people. Alright, everyone in. People that can kill the ad, kill the ad. Annihilation now. Our Aura Master in personals. Aura Master in personals. Dying nil. Keep blasting. Ad is out. We're on the ad. We're on the ad. See if we can still do this. Keep blasting. We see Elliot as soon as we can. In 20 seconds. 10 seconds. See if we can blast this out before we get next annihilation in 5 seconds here. Ooh, send personals. This is going to hurt a lot. Everyone top them personals. Nice, we made it. The Elliot. Someone just send if they can. Nice. Be in the room. Be in the room with the boss. Just left now. Just left now. Just left now. Pump the boss. Ready for portals. We take him close to the portals.
Defensive.
5 seconds to the all in portals. And we're all in. Spread out now in portals. Everyone in one. Make sure everything is covered here. Just go step in different ones. Perfect team. And then closer to the middle of the room here as we get new portals. Keep pumping the boss. Yeah, just AoE that down as well as you can. If we can just take him in between the two groups of portals here, tanks. Keep blasting. And portals now. Everyone in portals now. Everyone in portals now. And then we just full focus boss. Alright, everything on boss now. Everything on boss now. Whatever we have left. Personals, health stones, health pots. Send him home. Yes, team. Water pump. That's a big kill to get.
Easy.
Nice.
And Warlock tier for Simon F.
I forced it. It's not for me. It's for my man Null. My man Null just getting stacked. That's good. Such a good kill, team. What a fucking kill. I'm so happy we got this tonight with a full normal kill. We full cleared normal and only didn't kill final boss on Heroic on the 3rd fucking week.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, indeed. We've got a full. One more.
Trash. That's trash. No, because that's lots of trash. That's 5 minutes
Run,
of trash.
run.
So, no, we're done. Team, absolutely insane job tonight. Next week we of course go full Heroic because Sakareth is dead next week on Heroic, and then we are already getting close to Mythic. Make sure you sign up in the calendar if you'd like to get Curve next week. Easy. Sign up in the calendar. We Giga Blast. GG's team. Well played. Insane.
GG's all.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
See you all next week.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, I mean, they'll 100% kill rate on Nil on Isun, right? On curve bosses. Never wiped. Ah, GG. Insane.
Fuck you.
Oh, it's so good we kill this boss as well, because then we get the chance for class tree
Yeah,
the vault. That's insane.
And the skip's just nice to get 1 week ahead of Arnold as well.
And the skip.
Yeah, exactly. The skip is also nice.
Alright, GG's team, I am off. Thank you team, good job.
GG's all.
See you all. Bye.
GG.
Who did a portal to Oribus?
It wasn't only to Oribus.
I'm in fucking
Oribus,
so hard.
Dobarat,
Yeah.
etc. But
Never.
yeah, if you pixel perfect with your mouse cursor, you can actually point to the Void Dragon one.
Never take the portals. In a raid, anyway.
Only if you have bubble.
Oh yeah, I've got to make sure rocket jump's available because otherwise I get screwed over so many times.
That one doesn't get me because I can just fly. Switch to the birdie. What a mama mate, considering that was first go through both raids. No scares.
Yeah, I'm chuffed for that. That was...
How many pieces of tier do you end up with?
If I get the head, then it'll be 3. So I can't really complain there.
If you want to spam, do you reckon? What's your mythic rating right now? Is it still 0?
Nah, I did a 15 and a 13 yesterday, last week.
And we get you 2,000 this week, maybe 2,000 because then you get a one of the put it in any slot once.
The Omni token.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. That's good to know.
And I guess I'll have to wait one more week and get the crappy pants now from the vote. So I can get a chance at 4-piece next week, maybe.
Rook, mate, literally, it was my first ever vote, so I was like, right, anything I get is going to be an upgrade. I think I've got the worst trinket I can get. And I only took it for the item level upgrade.
Yeah, I can feel you. Yeah, I was telling Elliot, I was really hoping, although I know that the chance was slim, to loot 2 tier pieces tonight, so that I can get 4-piece with proper slots. But then I said, okay, fuck that, I'll just take the pants in my vote that are horrible, but still tier, and hope that I loot 1 piece tonight. But I didn't loot 1 piece tonight. So, this damned waiting for next vote. It's gonna kill me.
We'll be swimming in tier pieces by the end of it.
Like most people have got it now as well. So like
Ah,
I
yeah,
went
no.
from 0 to 4 in one raid. Obviously I had
Yeah.
like stuff reserved, but like
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's just I cannot upgrade my other pieces. I cannot configure the rest of my gear right now because it depends on what tier I get. So I'm just holding back so many more upgrades just because I'm not sure how to distribute them, like crafted gear, etc. If I can roll 4-piece, then I'll craft the legs, and the legs are the biggest upgrades as a crafted. But if not, I have to upgrade something else, etc., etc. So it's really messed up. But anyway, we'll wait for 1 more week.
is 2-2 any good for you? Or was it really bad to go to?
It's good, but the point is I don't want to hold this Omni token from the 2000 rating until I get a second normal tier piece or third.
So you know where to put it.
Because I'm gonna be screwed up otherwise. If I end up like using it now and then, no gloves, for example, drop for the next 3 raids, you can see what happens with the Warlock tier. I may end up standing at 3 pieces for ages. I mean, in certain way, 2 pieces is slightly better, but yeah, I just want to get the item level and the playstyle and just, yeah, not do shitty things, even if it's 1% lower. I just want the new stuff and get used to the new feeling of the rotation, etc.